Good day, everyone. I am Ira Jane Soldevilla, and I will be the first reporter in Group 6 now. So, before we start, let's have first a opening prayer. So, Miss Estoril, can you please lead our prayer? Thank you. And for our attendance, Miss Secretary, please kindly check our attendance, no? And as you can see in our right side, we have here our classroom rules, no? So the first one is raise your hand, before, if you want to speak, you must raise your hand, no? So next is respect others. Then next is stay focused and active. So later on, we will have a activity and I want you guys to uh, be active, no? And lastly is always do your best. So, uh, and let's have a recap about the previous topic, which is physiological factors tackled by Mr. Aquino. So, he discussed that we should consider these factors in choosing in clothing selection because it talks about not just all about the fashion, but also how to choose our clothes wisely. No? So it can prevent some mental issues that can be harm us. And always remember that we should choose the right one and comfortable one. So before we start our lesson proper, let's have a uh, quick activity muna. No? So this activity called OOTD check. So direction. Student will guess what outfit of the day shown in the picture. So ayun nga yung gagawin lang ng student is i-guess nila kung ano yung outfit na pinapakita dun sa picture, and for those students will got the right answer will receive a prize, no? So this is the bucket of prizes, no? And you can get your prize on our face-to-face class na lang. So for the first picture, yan. What do you think is the outfit of the day? Show me the picture. Yes, Miss Cardino. Tama kaya ang kanyang sagot. Vintage clothing. Yan, tama. So, next, ayan. Again, Miss Bistro. Sleepwear. Tama kaya? Ayan. So, next is, ayan. Ano kaya yan? Anong OOTD kaya yan? So, Miss Radasa. Uniform. Yan, tama. So, for the last picture, yes, Miss Navales. Yes, ethnic fruit ba? Yan, tama. So, ang galing-galing guys. So, based on our activity, no, what do you think is our topic all about? Let me see. Types of clothing ba? Let's see. Yan. So, for today, no, I will discuss the types of clothing, and again, I am Ira Gina Soldevilla, your first presenter from Group 6. Let's proceed now to our word of the day. No? So, we have here outerwear clothing. Next is ethnic wear, design labels, and vintage clothing. So, I want you guys to familiarize this word because later on in our lesson proper, you will encounter this word. So for our learning objectives, first we have identify and classify the different types of clothing. Yan. So next is reflect on how personal are clothing choices related to identity, self-expression, and mood. So lastly, ayan, we have appreciate the creativity and cultural significance behind different types of clothing, including traditional and indigenous wear. So first, let's have the basis for classification of clothing. No? So clothing can be grouped based on the first is purpose or function. So nakapaloob dyan yung casual, formal, sports, and protective. The next one is occasion or event. So andyan yung daily, work, uh, weddings, and parties. And the next one is culture or tradition. Or dito nakapaloob yung mga ethnic or religious and yung national dress. So the next one is material or construction. So uh, dito nakapaloob yung mga types ng mga ginagamit para makagawa ng clothes. Andyan yung cotton, silk, wool, and synthetics, no? So, lastly, nandyan yung climate or comfort. So, nakapaloob dyan yung warm and cold weather wear. So, later on, i-discuss ko sa inyo yung mga meaning or example. We have 11 types of clothing. No? So the first one is casual wear. The next is formal wear, sports wear or active wear. Then outer wear. Next is sleepwear, swimwear, and ethnic wear. Next is business casual and uniforms. Next is evening wear and design labels, and workwear, and lastly the vintage clothing. So let's now proceed to our first type of clothing, which is casual wear. So why we always choose to wear casual, no? Because, ayan, the description is relax. Nagbibigay siya sa atin ng relax and comfort that suit for our everyday activities, no? So, itong casual wear is mas pinipili niya yung benefits na makukuha or mas pinipili natin yung magandang benefit kesa sa fashion. But at the same time nga is napafollow pa rin niya yung trend or nauuso. But nowadays kasi nakikita or napapansin ko sa mga kabataan is kahit hindi sila aalis or something na dyan lang sa bahay, is nakaporma pa rin sila, no? Nakasuot pa rin sila ng casual wear kasi na is dun sila komportable and nagbibigay sa kanila yon ng relaxation. The next one is formal attire. So, when we say formal attire, di ba? Or kahit marinig lang natin or makita natin yung isang tao suot ng formal attire is naiisip or first impression natin is kagalang-galang siya, di ba? No? And yung hindi kasi katulad ng casual wear is everyday siya, but yung formal attire is parang minsan natin makita, no? Kapag, ayun nga, sa trabaho, minsan nag-formal attire yung mga ah, employees, and especially kapag merong mga occasion. So, bakit nga ba ganun yung ano natin sa mga naka-formal attire? Because nagre-reflect ito ng elegance and sophistication sa isang tao. So, kapag, let's have an example, kapag nakakita ka ng isang tao, no, na hindi naman siya naggaganong suot. So, pag nag-try siya or nag-wear siya nun, then, yun nga, may pupuntahan siyang special occasion na required, or yun yung dress coding is formal attire, is, di ba, parang ma-amaze or magkakaroon ka ng ano sa kanya na, uy, ang ayos ng suot mo ngayon na, ganun, yung parang kagalang-galang ka ngayon, ganun ang atake. Next is sportswear and activewear. So, this type of clothing is designed for physical activities, fitness, and sport. So, ayun nga. And, di ba, si sportswear kanina is naka-group siya sa purpose or function. Kasi nga, ito yung kind of clothing na naka uh, ano talaga siya dun sa mismong naka-design siya. Naka-design yung damit na to para lang dun sa mga pang physical activities, no, para kahit mag-PE or maggawa ka dyan ng Zumba or yoga ka is, ayun, nabibigay niya pa rin yung comfort ng body mo or yung relaxation. The next one is outerwear or functional clothing. So it wear over other clothes for protection from climate and environment. So the example of outerwear, ayan, is yung jacket, no? So madalas itong outerwear is nagagamit siya sa mga malalamig na lugar, no? Sa mga may winter season sa kanilang lugar. Yun. The next one is sleepwear or innerwear. So, yung sleepwear po and innerwear is magkaiba. So, si sleepwear is it give us comfortable clothing for sleeping or rest. So, ayan, yung sleeper is ginagamit natin, which is pantulog lang. Pantulog lang po. Pero, meron akong mga nakikita na mga taong naka-sleepwear sa mall, no, sa palengke. Pang sleepwear lang po dapat yun. So, yung innerwear naman po is worn beneath clothing for support. Ito na po yung type of clothing na ginagamit natin sa ating pangloob. Yan. Yan yung tinatawag na underwears. So next is swimwear. So it made from water-based activities, uses lightweight, water-resistant, and quick-drying materials. So this type of clothing is just like in activity or sportswear, no. Etong si swimmer is naka-specific lang siya for swimming lang po. So ayun, kasi na yung type ng cloth niya or yung material ng clothes, yung material na ginamit doon is water-based, no? Yung is water resistant pala yun. And also madali itong makatuyo, no? Kapag 'di ba nagsi-swimming tayo is gumagamit tayo ng rash guard, no? So, yon is mga 30 minutes or 20 minutes na hindi ka lang mag-swim is unti-unti nang nagda-dry yung rash guard mo, no, yung sinusuot mo. Next is ethnic or cultural clothing. So, the ethnic or cultural clothing represent the tradition, culture, and heritage uh, of the indigenous people, no? So, by this ethnic or cultural clothing, nakikilala natin yung mga people, no, by their identity, yan, kung ano yung nire-represent ng kanilang kultura, and kung ano yung heritage na meron dun sa kanilang tradition. So, madalas, yung cultural clothing is nakikita natin sa mga festival, no? Yan, yung mga nakikita or mga nakagawian pa rin ng mga Pilipino na pinagdiriwang pa rin nila yung kapistahan base sa kanilang mga lugar, no? Bawat lugar sa Pilipinas is may kanya-kanyang festivals and may specific month din yun. So, and also, makikita rin ito sa mga ceremonies and rituals. The next one is business, casual, and uniforms. So, for the business, casual is it blend of the concept of professional and the relaxation. Kumbaga, pinagsama si casual wear at si formal attire. So, ito pa rin is, ayun nga, sinusuot to or mga tao is sinusuot to sa mga office, no? Ayan. Kasi para mapanatili pa rin nila yung yung professional look at the same time is nagbibigay pa rin ito ng relax and comfortable para sa kanila. So, yung uniform naman is standardized clothing for identity, no? So, example na dyan tayo mga student or mga yung mga educators, no? May mga specific uniform sila, no? And every day, iba-iba yung uniform nila. And also, yung mga firefighters, no? Naka-suit sila ng pang fire resistant or fireproof. Yun. Then, sa mga pulis, sundalo, ayan yung mga example ng uniforms. Next one is evening wear and designer labels. So, for the evening wear, it is elegant clothes for formal evening event. So, ang example nito is yung mga gown, no? Sa Miss Universe, yon, yung mga sinusuot ng mga ating mga kandidata pala, na pinapakita nila yung mga kanilang evening gown. And yung evening gown na yun is, hindi lang basta evening gown is meron yung deep meaning base sa kanilang mga kinuha ng inspo. Yun. So, the designer label or the luxury clothing naman is, ito na yung gumagamit sila ng mga materials na premium fabrics, no? And yung mga design nila is parang mga naka-personalized, diba? Ayun. And also, it is the branded fashion houses. Kumbaga, mabibili mo lang to sa mabibili and makikita mo lang to yung original talaga na design na yon sa mga malalaki ng kumpanya or industry sa sa ayun nga sa paggagawa ng mga gown and everything na nagsisell sila ng mga clothes na hindi lang pala gown and also the tuxedos, no? So for the last type of clothing, we have vintage clothing, no? So the vintage clothing, it is the garments from previous eras valued from uniqueness and style. So ayan, yung vintage and is parang nauuso na rin siya ngayon, no? May mga tao or may mga kabataan na nagsusuot ng mga vintage clothes, no? And also, yung mga vintage clothes is yung mga talagang matatanda na, no? Meron yan na parang may mga nagko-collection yan. And bumibili yung ibang mga tao for collection or di kaya for fashion. Yeah. Pero mostly kasi doon is for collecting na lang siya. And yung vintage clothing is parang same siya sa pagiging aesthetic or ayun, uh, sa aesthetic look or pananamit ng isang tao na na hahalin tulad siya doon kasi nga na value yung uniqueness and style ng isang tao. But ito kasi is yung mga nakalipas na eras, no, na-value pa rin yun. And now, let's proceed to the importance of clothing selection. Knowing types of clothing helps in. So, the first one is choosing clothes for correct occasion. So, ayun nga, dapat pagpipili tayo ng clothes or ng susuotin natin is tama siya sa occasion or okasyon na pupuntahan natin. No? Hindi naman pwedeng a-attend ka ng Miss Universe tapos naka-jacket ka be. Ano 'yon? 'Diba? Siyempre, yung Miss Universe na 'di ba, runway is pinapakita nila or showing nila yung unique identity ng bansa natin or ng nire-represent nilang bansa kasi nga Miss Universe. So, laban-laban yun, be. Laban mo yung jacket, be. Mali yun. Diba? So, dapat pumili ka ng tama. No? So, the next one is matching climate and comfort needs. So, we must match the climate and comfort needs because so next is matching climate and comfort needs, no? So we must match the climate and comfort base sa mga needs natin. So syempre, if we are in the winter or winter season, syempre, we need to wear a outer clothes. Andyan yung jacket, diba? Yung mga makakapal na clothes natin. And also kapag mainit naman, syempre, ang susuotin natin is yung mga hindi ganun kakapal. Kumbaga nandun pa rin yung relaxation natin and comfort, no? So, the next is understanding cultural expectation. No? So, kailangan maintindihan natin and magkaroon tayo ng respeto base sa cultural na ethnic clothes, no? And hindi dapat natin yung binabastos, no? Kasi ayun yung nagsisimbolize ng kanilang tradition nga and also the identity, no? So, next is building a functional wardrobe. So, we must build a functional wardrobe because ayun nga, yung mga damit na pipiliin natin is nakaangkop lang dapat kung ano yung kung saan tayo komportable and nagbibigay sa atin ng ayun nga relaxation. And also dapat yung mga pipiliin natin is talagang magagamit natin, no? Hindi yung bibili tayo and hindi naman natin sasuotin. Or hindi naman angkop kung ano yung merong klima sa kung anong merong klima yung meron tayo. So, lastly is making sustainable and wise purchases. So, ayun nga, gaya nga ng sabi ko, no, is kailangan pumili tayo, maging wise tayo sa pagpili or pagpili ng mga damit natin, no. So, making sustainable. So, ayun nga, katulad nga rin ng sabi ko kanina is, kung bibili ka ng damit, dapat maging wise ka, no? So, dapat hindi lang to nakadesign sa iyong wardrobe. And dapat nagagamit mo siya as, ayun, nagagamit mo siya sa pang-araw-araw. And that's all for our topic. Do you have any question or clarification about our discussion? If none, let's proceed to our activity, which is shoot and pick instruction. Student will shoot the ping pong ball into the egg tray, and after that, they will pick an envelope. Each envelope has a question inside, and student will answer it. And but since we are having a online asynchronous modality, no, let's skip it na lang and let's proceed, no, sa ating assessment time. So, for our first question, which of the following is not a type of clothing? Can you please answer it, Miss Joyce Ponferrada? Letter D. Yan, tama. So, next is, what do you typically wear to keep warm in cold weather? So, can you please answer it, Miss Celis? Letter C. Tama po ba? Yes, tama. So, next is, blazer is best described as, can you please answer it, Miss Sagun? So, letter V, tama po ba? Ayan. So, next, which of these is typically worn over other clothes for added warmth? So, can you please answer it, Miss Jane Sabuliano? Letter B po ba? Tama. So, last question. Which of the following is not an example of ethnic wear? So, can you please answer it, Miss Rodriguez? Letter B kaya? Tama. And I think all of you are understand on what we, what is our lesson, no? So, alam ko, and nakita ko naman sa activity is, naintindihan nyo yung ating lesson ngayong araw, no? So, can you, for our conclusion, no? Dahil nga yung aking tanong is pang face-to-face or online, no? Is ang ating generalization na lang is na lang, no? So, our topic is all about types of clothing, no? So, these, we discuss the 11 types of clothing. So, andyan yung mga damit na nagbibigay, ayun, yung napaliwanag natin, yung mga iba't ibang uri ng damit na ating mga sinusuot, no? Lang sa pag-alis. And also, bakit natin ito ginagamit or sinusuot, no? Kasi nga, we are wearing it on purpose. Ayun na yung word na yun. We are wearing it for the purpose or the function of itself ng clothes na yun. And then na nga yung, gaya na uniforms, di ba? Kahit estudyante ka pa or employee ka na, madalas yung mga employees, lalo na kung ikaw ay isang, if you are teacher, police, or firefighter, no, nurses, yun, diba? Sila ay nag-wear ng mga uniforms nila base sa kanilang professions, no? And also yung mga, andyan na nga yung na-discuss natin yung ethnic clothing, which is natutunan natin or na ano natin na yung ethnic clothing is about the tradition, identity, and the heritage of our indigenous people, no? And also the cultural clothing, which is, ayun pala, yung cultural clothing is, yun yung mga nagre-represent or yun yung mga sinusuot na clothes kapag may mga festivals, no, yung mga rituals, and etc. pa. And also, is natakal din natin yung branded or yung branded, yung pangalan ng brand, no, na mga kilala na gumagawa ng magagandang types ng clothing, which is yun nga yung mga gown na ginagamit ng ating mga tao kapag may mga event, no? Pag may mga event, especially kapag meron tayong sa malaking event gaya ng Miss Universe. And, ayun. And before we end this class, no, I will give you an assignment, no? And this assignment is called the mini brochure. And direction, you will create a mini brochure about the types of clothing and answer the following question. So, ayan, sasagutin niyo lang yung mga tanong dyan, no? And gagawin niyo siyang mini brochure. So, here's our rubrics for that activity, no? And ayun lang po. So, thank you very much po. And I hope you learn a lot from our lesson, no? So, today everyone, thanks so much po. Bye. Have a nice day.